Well, hey, what's up, guys? It is Dave Beaver, Pastor Dave Beaver to some of you. And I just want to just chat about this morning because I think it's important. I think it's a Monday morning. I think a lot of people like to complain about Mondays, but I think Mondays is simply a mindset. And I choose not to make excuses. I choose not to make excuses. What's your mindset? Let me explain. It's real simple. Yesterday on Sunday, Sunday's a big day for me. Got to church in the morning, competition class at 1. Then I'm at home, and then I train again at night. So yesterday, I got 2 really hard training sessions in with great people. And then unfortunately, last night I was driving home from Twisted Church, and I got the phone call. Our dog, who had surgery on Thursday, collapsed in the front yard. And unfortunately, we had to take her to the emergency room situation. My wife got her there a little after 8 o'clock. Then I got there, and we were there. So by the time we got home, it was almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So by the time I got home and got in bed, after getting up really early on Sunday morning, now it's 3 a.m. on Monday morning, and I'm going to bed, right? And I woke up this morning. I turned all my alarms off. I woke up this morning, and I was laying there, and I looked at the clock, and jiu-jitsu started in 45 minutes. I had 45 minutes until class started. And so I chose not to make an excuse. I said to myself, hey, well, you trained 2 times yesterday really hard, right? It's okay. You should probably just stay home today. But then this I realized it's easier to make an excuse. I chose not to make an excuse. I got up, I got dressed, I went to jiu-jitsu. And why is that important? It's important because when you don't feel like doing something is the time you should do it. When you are tempted to make an excuse and excuse yourself from hard work and commitment, that's the time you need to follow through and do it anyways. Now, I know that for you, you might say, oh, how stupid is that? It's just the gym. It's just that. No, it goes, this is application of mindset. Your mindset goes into everything. It's when you go to work and you have tasks at work to do, but you're being lazy and lethargic and you just don't feel like doing it. So you procrastinate. You know who you are. You know how it goes. You go to your job on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You really ain't feeling it. So you do the bare minimum. You multitask, being lazy, and you choose to make excuses. Let me tell you right now, I think that I did not want to make the choice of laziness today. I wanted to make the choice to do what I'm committed to do, and that's follow my ritual, my routine, stick to the script, do the things that bring success, because it is easy in this life. It is easy in this life to make excuses. I choose not to make excuses, right? And there's always excuses. If you just listen to people talk on a daily basis, you will get so many excuses as justified reasons for why they do or do not follow through or follow up or complete the task. And this is in every aspect of life: students, children, coworkers, business owners. It doesn't matter. And really what it comes down to is the mindset. It comes down to your mindset. Now you might be like, oh, Dave, you think your brother knows because you go to the gym? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to inspire you to stop being common. I'm trying to inspire you to stop being the norm. I'm trying to inspire you to make a choice, and that choice is choose not to excuse yourself from dedication, discipline, and hard work. Go when you don't want to go. Go when you don't feel like doing it. When you feel like being lazy at work, overcome that mindset of laziness and procrastination and discipline yourself. Can I be honest with you? One of the biggest problems I find in society and humanity as just a man, a member of society, screw being a pastor, it doesn't matter, an officer, all those things. What I find to be one of the biggest downfalls within humanity is the mindset of minimalizing the choices we make. It is easier to choose to be lazy. It is easier to choose to be lethargic. It is easier to choose to not go, not do it, do the bare minimum. I choose not to make excuses. And the reality is, I find myself at 44 years old searching and seeking for people that do not want to make excuses. There's always 10 reasons why someone wasn't at the gym. There's always 10 reasons why someone called off. There's always 10 reasons why the workload didn't get done. To be quite honest with you, there's no excuses for it. There's sometimes reasons, justified reasons, but very, 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 very regularly, it's a mere excuse of why people aren't doing it. Why aren't they following through? Right? Mindset. What is your mindset today? What is your mindset? Do you let yourself off the hook? Do you make major excuses of why you didn't do this, or this, right? Hey, guess what? The only person you're robbing is yourself. The only person you're robbing is yourself. The social norm to make excuses, to be out of shape, to be out of work, to be lazy, to be lethargic, has been perpetuated by so many different factors in our culture as American citizens. And therefore, our children and grandchildren and coworkers and members of society have this, I would say there's this overarching laziness, lethargicness, lack of discipline. It's easier to make excuses, the mindset of excusing ourselves from the hard work. When I woke up this morning, I could have, I don't feel like, did I feel like going? I did not feel like going. I did not feel like going. So I made a choice to not make excuses, and I went anyways. And I apply that to everything in my life. I apply that to everything in my life. Make a choice. Set your mind on things above. Set your mind on things above. I don't want to go at the pace of our normalized social norms, right? They're not very attractive. They're not very appealing. They're very lethargic. They're very lazy. They're very past the buck. They're very excuse oriented, right? Consistency is the key. I pay close attention to the consistency of people. If they consistently make excuses, I consistently will trust them less. If I consistently see they don't show up, I consistently trust them less. That's just the truth. And that's in everything. The gym, the church, my job, the little mundane things. If you can't show up to the little things, you're definitely not showing up to the large things. It doesn't work that way, right? So what's your mindset? What's your mindset today? A mindset of victory is a mindset that I choose not to make excuses. When I don't feel like going, I'm going. And what you'll find is when you go on those days, those are the days you get your best work, at home, at school, at practice, lifting weights, whatever it is. When you don't feel like doing it, that's when you should do it all the more, because you'll probably have the biggest breakthroughs in your day. You dig it? I choose not to make excuses. I choose to be committed, to be disciplined, to be dedicated. And if that puts pressure on people, good. That's good. If that puts pressure on people to be better, good. Because I got people put pressure on me to be better. But at the same time, I don't let anybody expect more of me than I expect of myself. Let me say that again. I don't let anyone expect more of me than I expect of myself. And that's the same standard you should hold yourself to. Never let me expect more. You expect the most from yourself. Why? Because you owe it to yourself. You dig it? What is your mindset of victory? I choose not to make excuses. I would certainly hope you would consider that way of thinking. Have breakthrough, have success. Be blessed today. Let's go.